Trying to turn on some background music and it's not being picked up. Cringe. Weird. I don't know why that's not working. Anyways. So, this is definitely more of an update stream and is going to be short and sweet because I have some stuff to do after this. But I'm going to get into it. Oh, you did not come out of that well. Whew. I think I got a little fucked up. Hey, Riser. How are you? Before this, I need another drink. It's already been 4 minutes. Good God. That's good. I'm sad that the background music's not being picked up. That's sad. Don't know what to do about that one. I know what to do about that one. Okay. Yeah. Well, here's my YouTube. I don't think there's anything up here that I mind being out in the open. Nope. Nope. Anyways. Where do I change that? It's this one. Is it you? No. You. Nope. Definitely not that one. This one. If I tab into it. Possibly. Okay. There it goes. So that's the thing about this stream. It's kind of the future of the channel, and needless to say, don't really know how to put this. At least for the time being, I'm gonna be taking a step away from gaming stuff. Not permanently, and not immediately. But I am going to be backing away from that sort of thing. If I can get the music to work, I can better explain myself. But the music doesn't want to work. Properties. Here we go. There we go. So, gaming stuff. Getting put on the back burner. There's too many projects that I'm actively working on that I want to document and have a record of that I'm not gonna be able to do gaming stuff alongside it. That does mean that this channel is properly and fully getting its niche just flipped on its head. And that sucks, right? Like, that's not good for the channel. But I was wanting to completely, like, step away from this channel and move on to another one. But I think it's best if I just stick with this one and I continue doing my projects just on this channel rather than an additional one. Let me erase this. Obviously, I'm gonna just do like a little list of the projects coming up. Hello, Dark. You've updated your name. Wow. So, number one, and the one that this stream is focused on, is I'm doing yet another Steamroller block. I wanted to put this one a bit on the back burner itself, but I can't. I don't have the time to just set this one aside. And this one is going to be the forefront of things going forward. This was, let me go to it. That video on my channel, that's like me sitting in front of a board. A very special video. That was my last Steamroller. Also, Dark, don't speak about the peak update. I'm trying to stay as blind as I can for tomorrow, whenever I can finally play it. I probably wouldn't be playing it now, but I made a promise to play with a friend tomorrow. Even then, I don't think I'd be able to beat it today. But yeah, so basically the very special video, that was my last Steamroller. That one was horrific. I wanted to make a full long form video on that one, and I just didn't have the time. Like, I don't know if I have time for this one. I'm sorry, Burn. It's one. It may or may not be with a different friend. I'm so sorry. But, okay. So, the Steamroller block. I didn't have the time last time because I got the entire block done in about 2 weeks, which was honestly horrific. That was one of the worst things that I've ever done to myself. I don't want lyrics going on in the background. That was one of the worst things I've ever physically done to myself because my hands were a wreck for weeks after. Like, the block is too big to carve within a week again. Not only that, I now have a full-time job, can't stay up late, and yada, yada, yada. So, number one thing is going to be the Steamroller. On top of that... Ooh, my drawing tablet turned off. Number two is Project Unwind. Project Unwind is a book that I want to write. And that's another one that I do heavily want to document. Because whenever I first started thinking about writing this book, I couldn't, for the life of me, find any relevant YouTube video on just how to write a book. I'll get to that in a sec, on what it's going to be about. Basically, everything that I found was like the do's and don'ts of big time artists. Artists? Not artists. Authors. Basically, like, every other person had at least 3 to 4 books under their belt, and they're like, oh, if I went back in time, I would do this. And it's like the most bullshit fucking advice you will ever hear come out of somebody's mouth. Like, one was literally, before you write a book, you need to convince yourself that this is a book you want to write, which, like, obviously I would want to write a book if I'm writing the outline for it. And another was, get all of your friends at a dinner party and then tell them about the book. And based on their reactions, write it or don't write it. Fuck that. If I want to write a book, I'm going to write a goddamn book. Hi, Very Slow Bunny. Sorry that I'm kind of ranting. That is awesome. Writing a book, I am so interested in this. Thank you, Dark. I don't know why that doesn't have a sound effect, but thank you for renewing your membership. But I want to document writing a book from the very beginning to like self-publishing, because obviously as a new writer myself, there is a snowball's chance in hell I get published. Like, let's just take a moment. Oh, you didn't read it. Oh, thank you regardless. In case you aren't aware, once you write a book and have a full manuscript, you cannot get published within 2 years, basically. The process takes so long, and there's such a high totem pole of yeses that you have to get that it's just like not even worth it. Did you subscribe? Oh, Slow Bunny, I don't know what that does, honestly. I don't know what that is, but thank you. But for some reason, YouTube doesn't like the display name. That is weird. Give me 100 points for whatever reason. Don't know what this is. I don't know what that is either, but thank you. That's really odd. I wonder if YouTube is trying to do something a bit more in terms of like viewership to, what's it called? Like, how Twitch has like Twitch points and stuff like that. I wonder if YouTube's trying to do something like that as well, which would be amazing. That would be awesome. They have a 6-7 sticker. I think I'm changing platforms. But yeah, so, oh, but to answer Riser about what the book is going to be on, I obviously don't have a synopsis on the book yet. But I do have a complete outline, which is why I want to start documenting my writing of this book. So basically, long story short, there is 2 dimensions. GG keys, what the hell? Thank you, Bunny. The hell? That's awesome. Thank you. So, okay, long story short, I'm gonna have to look away so I stop getting distracted. Long story short, there is 2 dimensions. So you got dimension 1, dimension 2. Somebody from this one gets over into this one. And then they start really just wreaking havoc over here. And the story is these goobers trying to get this goober back over here. Plain and simple, like there is obviously a significant amount more to it than that, especially when this character over here is trying to prevent that from happening. And a big plot point being these 2 trying to get back and ending up like out here. That's basically the story, very, very dumbed down. And like I've already considered what point of view, plot lines, subplots, how the chapters are going to be oriented, getting each person's like perspective on a situation out, having multiple perspectives. So like chapter 1 being the main character, chapter 2 being somebody else, and like their first person point of view. Ooh, hot topic for amazing digital circuits. Hell yeah. Yeah. Which, Bunny, I need to contact you about that video. I do want to finish that video. I've just not known how to approach you on it because it's been since February that we were working on that video. If you're still interested, I'm pretty sure I still have all of the project files. I do. I have every single recorded video that we did. But that's up to you. Anyways, so like I said, very, very long story short, that is what that's going to be. And then as an off topic, number 3, I want to start doing more. Oh my God, burn. Holy shit, dude. thank you for the $20. Your pre-order of the book. I was gonna send you a copy anyways. Totally time to continue. Feel free to DM. Oh, I will. It might not be today because my company is having a potluck tomorrow. So once I get off a stream, I have to cook something and help somebody cook and get something else. So, but thank you. Also, good luck out there, Dark. I'm sure a lot of that merch is already gone. So hopefully you can find some stuff. Update number 3, which is a big part of all of this. I want to start doing some miscellaneous like daily shorts. This one may not happen, but just some quick daily shorts. I have a camera. I actually have the DJI Action 4 camera, and I already have a setup. I have everything. So I am going to be doing IRL stuff, even though I significantly hate looking at my own face. It's fine, right? It's okay. It's something I'll get used to. But working for the next 5 days? Yeah, I definitely felt that. But should we all work on a cover and title or work together? Probably not. But I do have that camera. You're going to be seeing a lot more of my face on this channel. Oh, I am ugly. I don't know what it is. If I prepare myself and look at myself in the mirror, I understand myself, if that makes sense. If I see myself in a random photo, or somebody takes a photo of me, or I look at myself in a reflection without like realizing that there is a reflection of me, and I look at myself, like actual pit in my stomach shows up. I am horrified at myself, and I don't know why. Hopefully the daily shorts can help. I know nobody cares, so I don't care. It's just gonna make the editing process a little time consuming. Another thing is, one sec. This is just gonna be like a one-off thing. I don't even know how to put it. I don't know how to spell photography. But as like one of the things that I wanted to do, like one of the daily short things on, is a camera fix. I don't know. I got a really old camera, and I want to film myself fixing it. I think that would be cool. Also, that sounds terrifying, Riser. I think I would shit my pants. I do actually have to do a talk in front of my entire department tomorrow during our potluck. And even though I know everyone in my department, like by name, I am horrified at the thought of needing to do that. But so this camera, I have long since forgotten the name. I don't know how to pronounce it. It is this one. It is one of those cameras. I got one at a local thrift store, and I was like, wow, this looks really cool. I'm gonna take it home. Realized it is fucked up. It is like down bad, and I want to fix it. It is an old Soviet war or Soviet era camera that is much older than I am. It was built before 77. Very old. But I would love to fix it up, and I would love to get a lens for it, and I would love to actually be able to do stuff like that. I don't mind public speaking. I used to be an instructor, but I also would just spew nonsense and jackassery out of my mouth and don't care what other people think about it. It's like, I don't mind people seeing me. That's not something I'm afraid of. It's looking at myself and needing to edit that video that I'm scared of. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. I like genuinely don't care. But somewhere deep down I do. Regardless, this is the update. I know that none of these are like gaming related, so that's kind of not good, because these are going to be like the bulk of the videos that I make for probably the next 6 or so months. Specifically these two, the top two. Actually, the one that's going to take the longest, because this one's actually going to be October 10th. This one's going to take the longest. Project Unwind. Unwind because I don't know what to call this book, and I've been reading Project Hail Mary, which is a phenomenal book. I cannot wait to finish it and watch the movie. But yeah, here we stand. One thing that I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very happy to hear, since I am stepping away from gaming, there's one final... You won't spoil it? Thank you. Like I said, I've been reading the book. I'm like a third of the way through it right now, and it is so good. You're not the worst. You are your own worst critic. Just remember that perfection is the enemy of progress. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. It's like, I might fucking hate myself, but I can hate myself slightly less whenever I have to edit. Regardless, as a going away thing from gaming, I don't know when I'll do this. It's definitely going to be a weekend. I'm going to be streaming the second campaign of Portal Epic Edition. I feel like that is one good final hurrah to like end all Portal challenges, you know? Like, I'm positive there's something harder out there. Like, this isn't the hardest thing, but I think this would be cool. So at some point on a future Saturday, it's not going to be this Saturday, because this Saturday is actually my sister's birthday, so I'm going home for that. But at some point I'm going to start the live stream probably early in the morning, and I'm going to play the second campaign until I finish it. Yeah, and it's like the Portal chapter has ended a couple of times, but I've always come back to it. But I think with this is going to be the official end. I am in CST. CST. That is my time zone. So Central Standard Time. The really like fucked up one. It's definitely going to be a Saturday. It's a good Saturday. I don't know what I'm doing on the 22nd, and I probably won't know. I'll be home. Fuck it, let's shoot for Saturday the 22nd. Saturday, August 22nd. That I don't know. Probably 8 a.m. No, never mind. Not 8 a.m. I want to sleep in. 10 a.m. Saturday, August 22nd. Oop. Second, I don't know how to spell campaign. Why can't I spell right now? It's embarrassing. Is that it? It is. Oop. Boom. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I'm going to post this in the Discord. but I feel like ending the whole gaming section of my channel on a classic. I still occasionally will get messages or comments about the second campaign of Portal Epic Edition. And I feel like that is just... why is it playing sad ambient music? This is a random playlist I found. I feel like this would be a good ending for the Portal saga and the gaming saga as a whole. This is it. This is the final notion going out, I guess. But I guess I can post that real quick. Nah, I'll post it later. I want to put a nice message to it. What about recreating playing RE2 without the box? I feel like that one was a good standalone video. Speaking of which, that video actually did really bad compared to some of the ones around that time. Horrific. But I did really like that video. I think that's a good video. And I'm pretty sure I did... I think I did Portal stuff before that. Yeah, because it was Elden Ring stuff, and then Resident Evil 7, and then my very, very first Portal video. Yeah, I had a good amount of Portal videos before that RE2 box, without the box and without healing. Of the videos on my channel, there were 3 Elden Ring videos, 1 Resident Evil 7 video, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 Portal videos between both Portal games, and then the Resident Evil 2. Can you beat Elden Ring with only past threads? You cannot. Probably. I'm sure there's some really, really niche thing that you can do. Because, like, I remember when I made that video that there was at least one other main boss, one other shard bearer that I could have killed. And that was Radon. Radon is very possible in that challenge, but the Dragonic Tree Sentinel wasn't. And then I think even after that, the gold-free fight, I think he was like more resistant to magic or something or another. It wouldn't have been worth it. I remember I started watching you when I was 11 or 12. It's sad to see gaming go, but it's okay. With only claws slowed and reverbed. Oh my god. Speaking of which, I decided to make that video, the Elden Ring with only claws. I decided to put that into 2 different videos. The first one popped off. Second one died on impact. I think it was the thumbnail that I made for it that sucked. That video, like, actually dead in the water. Yeah, the first part got 1,900 views. The second one got 400. Like an actual fifth of the views. Not good. Not good. Yeah. God damn it. Lucy was licking my finger. Bro fell off. Yep. You've got me. I fell off. Oh. Oh well. But I did want to start coming up with a Steamroller idea. Wow, I drew that big. So no, quit that. I don't know. That's not showing up. Quit. A button got stuck. on my pin. There we go. Okay. So I wanted to come up with an idea or two regarding my steamroller. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that. So, basically this whole thing. Oop. Why is that control shift? Oh, that's not control shift. My pin is control shift. One sec. One moment. Like I said, a button got stuck on my pin and it's doing some shenanigans. Like, what is this? What is that? Okay. Is that gonna do anything? Yeah, it resized itself. Okay, I'm starting a new one. New. Inches, yeah. That seems longer. It's not. Don't save. Okay. Technical difficulties happens to everyone. Oh, we got crushed again. Okay. So, steamroller ideas. I don't know what I'm doing whenever it comes to this, but I need to finish the design before September. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know what to think. I see my pin is still wigging out over something. I don't understand. It's like wanting to hold control. I hate this thing sometimes. That's the button that's stuck. It's this one. Yeah, I don't know if this is AI or not, honestly. It says that it's by somebody. God, I can't. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Oh my good lord. My drawing tablet, or pin, I should say, decided to hold down control. And now everything I press is with control. And it's still happening. I hate this thing. I don't understand. Might just put on rain sounds. Just use a mouse. Well, I want to draw. This is what I use to edit. And turn that down a little bit. It's just raining outside. Anyways, I got it to work. I thought it was holding down left control. It was holding down right control. So, yay. Jolly me. Ugh. Anyways. I'll just use my fucking mouse. I got this drawing tablet a while back, and right after the warranty went out, everything went to shit. That's not that button. Anyways. So, because I bought it for like 230 bucks. And I've had it for like 3 years now. And it was fine for a while. Hell, it's been fine like this entire time. And it just doesn't want to work. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out a centralized focus of this piece. Still upset. I had a couple ideas, but it's like, it's hard to do them at scale. That's the big, like, drawback right now, is just how big this board is going to be. For reference, if you don't remember the very special video, this board is 48 by 36 inches. Not small. It's 32, sorry. 32 by 48 inches. Quite large. And I still have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm still quite clueless. Let me check Discord real quick. Yeah. But yeah, it's behind me like the entire time in that video. But oh my god, I wish I had my thing. Oh my goodness. I gotta draw with my mouse like a peasant. Ah. It's fine. I'm gonna be drawing on the board. I'm not doing the whole transfer process. The last time I did the transfer process, it took a fucking week and like 12 hours of work after the artwork was done just to transfer. I'm mad about it still. So I want something that like kind of draws your eye into the center. Ooh. Maybe not this one. This would be easier with a pin. You get the idea. I want something to like kind of draw the focus into the center. And then like here. The first idea that I had was like a bunch of eyes. Varying size, of course. Something like this, and then have like a more like organic flow to it, sort of thing. Yeah, I made a penis by accident. Point still stands. You couldn't find it? Aw, I'll send it to you on Discord. You get to look at my penis of eyes. Is it still public? It is still public. It's a recent one. Came out earlier this year. Turbo length. I'll DM this one to you. And then I'll post it in like the main chat. Honestly, just looking at the thing, you can kind of see what it is. Anyways, that's one idea that I had. Another idea is another angel, which I've done angels in my artwork before, so I'm a little hesitant to do another one, but I actually have a photo of that one. No, where is it? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Insert as new layer. I want to do this one again. Where's my move to? This was an artwork that I did. I took an advanced drawing course and I did this one. Like, this was my final for advanced drawing. And I really like this one. It's actually up on my wall. This photo is from a few weeks ago when I took a picture of it. So this is idea number 2. I like this one. I think this one's super cool. Another one that I had. This one is very, 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 very heavily inspired by Project Hail Mary. And where's my fancy dancy tool? I think. Yep. Oh, one sec. Move up to like here. Be right there. Maybe, yeah. So this was another one. I don't know why I'm explaining this is another one. Like it's actually fucking done. So like have like a sun. Good God, this is a horrific sun. But like have a burning sun in the center. And then like down here have like a little dude struggling in space. This was another idea that I had. And like I said, these are very crude drawings because I'm not drawing it on my drawing tablet, I'm drawing it on the board. So these are more thumbnails rather than like complete drawings. What kind of dude? Probably an astronaut. Which astrophage? That could be cool. But granted, astrophages would just be that would be them. I don't know if I have a photo of it on my computer. But this is reminiscent of another drawing that I did a while back. But I think I did that one on my laptop. Here it is. This was another one that I did. I couldn't get like the drawing done. I tried to like get a reference and yeah. Needless to say, this wasn't what I did. But this was another one that I had started. And I really like this one. And this one was very akin to my last one. Which my last one, that's not the Krita file. Where's the Krita file? That sounds really bad, saying it like that. I don't know where it is. Anyways. My last Steamroller was this one. Let me figure out how to get the display working. It was this one. This was my last Steamroller. So you can see like the similarities between the two. So, I didn't think that would do that. But like, I've already used this kind of like notion before. So don't really want to do it again. Also, carving out these like lines took forever. Like, that was definitely like one of the hardest parts about carving this block. But it's like kind of tried and true. Like if I wanted to do it again, I could do it again. But nevertheless, I don't know. Don't save it. It's like I don't really know quite what to do. Also, I very much doubt anyone's gonna be in the area. Showed an event in Oklahoma City. Oh, that's cool. No, though. I was actually about to mention that this Steamroller event, I do want to publicize on my YouTube as like a, hey, if you're in the area, come check it out. But it's going to be in Corpus Christi, Texas. Very far away from Oklahoma City. And honestly, I don't know if there's anyone close enough to Corpus Christi to be able to make that drive for an event like this. I think the only person is Ace, but I think Ace lives more in like North Texas. Don't know. I know a couple other people in Texas, but like one's from Houston. Houston's still really far away from Corpus, so that's not gonna happen. No, thank God. I would be horrified of tornadoes. Say I'm a little far? Yeah. Yeah. So I do want to publicize it, but I don't know if me publicizing it would actually like attract anyone who would be interested, because like it's in such a kind of niche corner of the world. If it was like in San Antonio or Austin or Fort Worth, there would definitely be more of a crowd. But with it being Corpus Christi, it's like nobody's down here. Nobody's down here. But yeah. The stream has gone on for a good amount longer than I thought it would. But I still have some other ideas that I want to throw out. Another one is this one's kind of cool. This was actually a design that I did a really long time ago. I can't really do like more organic stuff with not being on mouse. Also, I can't see my cursor. Why can't I see my cursor? Anyways, so let's say that this is like a more organic blob. I don't know which one I am. Oh my goodness. Why? Where is my fucking cursor? There it is. Okay. So this design definitely focuses more on like kind of like a bacteria. So it's like little like stringy. And there's just like a bunch of these shapes. And then there's like some little dots like here and there. Kind of dotted around. Granted, this was supposed to be the pupil of a monster. So that's why it's kind of a little more fucked up. On the contrary, I had another that was way more, how do I put it? Realistic. I still cannot see my mouse. I still cannot see my mouse. There it is. So it was going to be like an actual iris. And then inside was going to be like those more like circles. God, these are ugly. This was another monster eye concept that I came up with. Which pairing this with the angel could be good. So like instead of doing the wings, I did like massive eyeballs with like these kind of pupils. Or God forbid the other one. I think that would be cool. A little more like supernatural. The only thing is that like if I was to do an angel, this one has the angel as well as other like points of interest. So if I was to do an angel, what would be those other points of interest? And would that be an additional piece to the overall structure? Or would it be like a warped, messed up background? Like, I don't know. Kind of looks like a virus. That could be good. So, but I don't know. And it kind of sucks because while I have like some of these cooler ideas, it still boils down to these this medium is black and white. There is no grays, there is no undertones, there's no other color. It is only black and white. Hence why that one from last year, I need to turn on my display capture. It's this. Like there is no shading. There is no other colors. It is black and white. So that's kind of the kind of issue that I'm gonna be faced with, is how do I portray something like this without like that fade that these have. That's where I'm kind of stuck. But the next stream that I do that isn't the Portal stream is going to be me starting on the block. So we will see how that goes. I do want to do some sort of like symmetrical thing, because with a wood block, doing something symmetrical would be very, very hard to do. So I kind of want to like focus and lean in on something symmetrical. Because like this is kind of symmetrical. It's kind of like at a diagonal symmetric thing. But was you playing SCP Containment Breach? Yes. At some point, I probably would like to go back to gaming. And I still want to do gaming live streams. I just won't make gaming videos. Like I said, I still want to do gaming stuff. Gaming will always hold a spot in my heart. I just don't think I will be doing like the actual videos again. I'll probably turn like the Portal video into a video, obviously, because that's, again, the final hurrah. Once a month gaming, I already do once a month gaming videos, dude. My videos are already like super scattered. But like, let's take a look. Oh, I switched my webcam. Recent videos: July 5th, June 28th, April 26th, February 14th, February 8th, December 5th, November 18th. So, yeah. Oh, like streams? Yes. Absolutely, I'll do like once a month gaming streams. I thought you meant like edited videos. Because like I don't mind making these videos, and I do quite like them. It's just not for me at this point. But yeah, that's kind of where it stands. I forgot to take the cream cheese out of the fridge. One moment. Because I feel this stream going on for a bit longer. Get off that. It doesn't work, but get off that. Alright. I'm back. Anyways, like I said, probably not much gaming stuff, especially with me working on these larger projects. That the book alone, I feel like, is gonna take around 3 months to write. So, yeah, that's not going to be, like, easy to write. Which I actually found out, like, the terms and, like, the kind of standards to writing a book are weirdly skewed. So, like, I figured, like, with the size of some books, I was like, okay, well, 100,000 words is like kind of bare minimum that I'd have to do. No. It is not. It actually, if you are a new author and you write a manuscript that is over 100,000 words, most of those manuscripts will be rejected right off the bat. The publishers looking at it won't even consider looking at it. What do you think? It'll take double? Oh, yeah. Well, what's it called? Start? Well, it's like, let me look. Let's take The Hunger Games. Book. Word count. The Hunger Games has just under 100,000 words. It's got around 99,600 words, give or take. And then the other ones have, the other books in the series, at least Catching Fire and Mockingjay, have slightly above 100,000. But still within 102,000. And it's just like wild to me. But let me do some calculations. Because I did these calculations a while back, and I think they are vastly overskewed. They are vastly overskewed. Regardless. So, for this book, search how many Game of Thrones has. Which book? Because I think there's a few. Game of Thrones. That is the entire series. It is not the entire series. Okay, A Game of Thrones, book 1 has just under 300,000 words in it. A Storm of Swords, which is book 3, has over 414,000 words. Those are massive. I want to see Project Hail Mary. How many words are in Project Hail Mary? Really? Wow. Project Hail Mary has around 150,000 words. Huh. I didn't realize that. Regardless, I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to write in between 85 and 90,000 words. So if I did roughly 800 words a day, which is like what I was going to deem like kind of my limit. What's it called? I wanted to write 800 words a day. And over the course of like 3.5 months, I would probably reach that. Let me look that up. 800 times what? 100 days. 80,000. Why am I so stupid? Anyways. So like 800 words. Exactly. 800 words is quite easy to reach, honestly. And I feel like having that be a goal would be awesome. Like, I think that would be good. Well, it's like those scripts that I used to write, I might have one to where I can just pull it up. Some of the video scripts that I wrote, god damn, those things are long. Let me see. Whew, those are a while ago. Is it one of these? Oh, that sucks. That's going off of one of my old things. I don't know if I'll be able to get that. I got this one. Okay. So, yeah, my script for my Death's Door umbrella only video had almost 4,000 words. I wrote that script in about 2 to 3 hours. Because I was watching the video over, remembering what I did, and just speaking into the mic. Because Word has a thing that's called dictate. This thing, oh my god, it's so good. So bloody good. Dictate, it's voice typing. You talk into a mic and it types for you. It is amazing. It's perfect for getting ideas down on paper. So it's like, I used to be able to write scripts so fast, and they had so many words. So 800, yeah, it's speech to text, and it's amazing. I love it. Speech to text, like 800 or so words, go back through, do like, because obviously it's not perfect. That's why it's the GOAT. It's like, it's not perfect. So you'll still need to like grammatically check it and input proper punctuation. But apart from that, 800 words should take me like 30 to 45 minutes. So even on like really bad days where I just don't want to write, I should be able to hit that. And on days that I really, really want to write, I should be able to do significantly more than that. But I won't know. Because of every video I found on the internet, nothing tells me anything. And I'm sick of it. That's why I'm doing that like little series in general. Like, ugh. Oh wow. Project Hail Mary takes roughly 10 hours to read. I'm definitely a slow reader in that case. Regardless, point still stands. I want to write a book. I looked at videos on how to write a book. I found nothing but the worst advice possible. And I'm sick of it. I'm saying to hell with it, and I am writing my own book. And I'm doing it. It means non-stop reading? Good. Oh, the 10 hours, yeah. I'm gonna say I'm about a third of the way. Actually, I think I'm closer to like a fourth of the way through the book. And I've read it for a good like 6 hours, but I also read at work. So that's kind of why I'm not able to just sit there and read all day. I have to, you know, do my duties. I'm a slow reader because I consciously read every single word in my head. Same. But my head's going numb. But it's like I'm gonna probably go ahead and end stream here or soon. But it's like that's what I mean. There's a couple projects that I want to do, and I don't want to not document them. Yeah, don't you hate when you have to do work at work? Yeah, sucks. But it's like there's so many things that I've done with my time that I deem awesome. Like the image on screen right now. This, I am like forever proud of this. This wasn't even what I turned in. This was the updated version. Because whenever my professor saw this, he was like, hey, yo, this shit kind of ass, but like, I think you can do better. And he gave me an extra week and I came up with this. And I like it. It's awesome, but I can't remember it because it was so long ago and I don't have any record of it. And I don't want that to happen with this next Steamroller and God forbid this book. Because like, holy fucking shit. You should have seen it. It was bad. Like, it was bad. He's honestly one of the best. Sorry, brain fog. He's probably like one of the best professors I had throughout college. after that interaction, I walked home crying because of like how nice he made me feel. Like after turning this one in, he was like, "This is good. Like I am so glad that I made you go back and do it." And like he said some other stuff and I ended up crying about it because I felt so good. It was a happy cry. It wasn't a sad cry. But is this it? No, that's after it was done. This is it. Okay. How do I share? Share. Okay, give me a sec. I found both renditions of it. Also, I can get into the casual voice chat for just a bit, but not long. Because I do have to cook. Share. Discord. That one. And then I'll open them up on my computer. Okay, so. Where are they? How the fuck do I download? Why is that so complicated? Save it. Ooh, that is such an ugly photo too. Like actual photo, I mean. It's like super out of focus. Okay. Yeah, that video was a very long time ago. Also, 02, hello. Sorry, I missed your thing. Oh, by the way, when's your birthday? It is next month, but I don't like celebrating it, so I don't know if I'll say it. Okay. So, this is the final piece. This is the completed piece. It's at a different angle and it's in different lighting, but this is the piece. This is like after the week that he gave me, blah, blah, blah. It's the 22nd. This is what it was. This is what it was whenever he was like, hey, yo, this is kind of fucking shit. I want you to work on it a bit longer. Look at this shit. I don't know what these are. Like, look at this. Look at how ugly this is. Like, compared. Like, this one's objectively worse. Mind you, I had spent over a month doing this one. But it's like, look at it. Like, there's nothing. It's so just ugly. Like, all of the cool shit is just gone. Like, it's just not there. And then this one, it's there. And it looks cool. There's clouds, there's outlines, there's actual focus. There's hills in the background, not just this tiny little landscape. Yeah, and it just looks bad. And that's why that professor was like, hey, yo, you gotta fucking change this shit, dude. Like, you gotta get rid of this. And then that's whenever I came up with this one. And this one's just so much better. Like, it's just night and day. Like, this looks like concept art and this looks like final product. It's so much better. It's still, don't get me wrong, it's still kind of ass. But it's cool. It's my ass. But not my ass. It's just my rendition of ass. But yeah. This is why that professor was so harsh with me. It was like, hey, yo, you gotta go back. Yeah. It was. And then within a week, I got it from that concept art into this. And I am forever glad that he gave me that extra time instead of just failing me outright like he probably should have. And then like moved on to grading other people's. Oh my god. Like I said, that's why I walked away crying. Because I was like, oh my god, I did good. I could actually do shit on my own. Oh my god. Yeah, I was in fucking shambles. Ugh. But yeah. Ooh. But yes, my birthday is September 22nd. I don't like to do anything for my birthday. I'm definitely one of those people. Cries majestically. But that's gonna be the end of this stream because I do have to go cook. So that's gonna be fun. If I actually thought ahead, I would be cooking right now with my DJI Action 4 camera setup. You just don't want to know you're getting older? I don't know. Sorry. I've just never liked the celebration around it. Maybe. I don't know how to explain that. Also, this is super loud or super quiet. I don't know. Like, it's a birthday. Like, whoop-de-doo. It comes every year. Like, I don't care. Christmas. Oh, I love Christmas. Christmas is great. My bad. I didn't know if that was picked up that loud. Oopsie. See, like, it doesn't feel like a special day. I don't know. And it's like, I remember times in high school, I would just, like, I'd have a cake. And it's like, ooh, cool, cake. And then, like, I'd get a little gift. And it's like, ooh, wow, this is awesome. And that'd be it. I'd go to my room, I'd play my games, and I'd continue on. I don't know. Just feels like a better than average day, rather than something that should be celebrated. That sounds like I'm super ungrateful. Maybe I am. I don't know. I only like my birthday because of free food and gifts. But, alas, it's not totally horrific. I had one piece of my cake. Oh my god. Not the wife. Why would your wife do that? Oh my goodness. You have not met my little sister. You are not ungrateful. Oh my god. I feel like everyone's got that person that they know. Ooh, that is one thing that I kind of want to do, but I need to be very, very careful with it. So, like, I work IT, and I want to start sharing some of the things that I see when working IT. But I know in, like, today's economy, I could very well get fired for saying the wrong thing on the internet. Ugh. So if I ever do start telling IT stories, they are gonna be forever dumbed down and just not at all identifying for obvious reasons. It's like, I see some shit and I want to talk about it online. I just know that I could put myself into some really hot water doing so. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't even touch the kettle. What are you looking at, cat? What do you want? Oh my god. You should see my middle school grade. Literally bees going on there. Oh my god. I've not... There have been a few people that, honestly, I don't even know if that's oversaying stuff. It's probably not. At the college that I work for, we have what is called a preservation hold. Basically, when somebody is flagged doing something they shouldn't be doing, like looking up corn, their computer is flagged as a preservation hold, and somebody on the IT team, it's always the same guy, he goes in person and it's like, hey, yo, we know what you did. You didn't do good. You're in trouble. I'm taking that. and he is ordered to unplug the PC and walk away with it. So, as far as I'm aware, that's only happened like 3 times since I started. Even like way back when. And I think there's only been one person genuinely get into like trouble with it in terms of an instant termination. I don't know specifically what that person was doing, but yeah, they were like, hey, yo, you gotta go home and we're keeping your computer. So he wasn't doing anything good. Remember, I looked up guns at school for film. What? Oh my god. That's insane. Yeah, I would be horrifically scared to do stuff like that, especially like in a high school or middle school. You were in history? Oh my god. They knew where I was. They tracked me down instantly. Where is... There it is. But yeah. Alas, that is going to be the end of this stream. I was gonna end off with one more IT story, but that one was yesterday. So I shouldn't say that one. Because granted, there's nobody watching this. I just don't want it to come out. Huh. Anyways, yeah. Have a good day. I'll be streaming again at some point. Thank you again, Burn, for the $20. Thank you, Dark, for the next membership. Thank you, Very Slow Bunny, for the 802 jewels, even though I don't know what those do. Hopefully they're dollars and I'm secretly rich now. I doubt it, though. But, very cool, very cool. Just bonk. Alright. Alas, toodles. Bonk. Oh god, my search history. Oh no. Yeah. I forgot I was on this one. Oh well. Good night, Burn. I will see you in a couple days when I'm able to play Peak with you. You did not? I don't even know what it was showing. That's what it was showing. It was the Project Hail Mary book count. Or book word count. Motherfuck. Goodbye.